Hey guys, welcome back to Addie's Reading Adventures. Today I am going to be reading actually a new thing. I am going to be reading, I'm still going to be posting picture books, but every day I'm going to be posting a picture book video and also a chapter book, except I'm not reading the whole chapter book. I'm just reading a chapter a day and I'm super excited about this. So yeah, let's just get to it. What we're going to be doing is just reading a chapter a day. Pretty much, they are going to be longer videos than just a regular picture book, but that is okay because if you have longer time or you're a more advanced listener or reader, you might want to listen to this. So let's read. This one is called, so we're reading the Junie B. Jones book and the Stupid Smelly Bus. So that is a school bus, so it's probably something about school. And Room 9, Kindergarten Friend. I'm going to read all of those names to you right now. Mrs. I don't think she knows the rest of her name, so Mrs. Junie B. Jones. Richie Lucille. So she does have names for her friends. So Richie, Lucille, that Grace, Meanie, that Grace, Meanie Jim, Cry Baby William, Polly Allen Puffer, Jamie Hall, Ricardo, Roger, Charlotte, and Lenny. And so now we are going to read. And Junie B. Jones is that girl right there. So I'm very excited to read this book. I don't know if I've ever read it, but yeah. And Junie B. Jones has a bunch of books. I have probably like 5 of her books, so we'll probably be reading some of these if you guys like chapter books. Meeting Mrs. My name is Junie B. Jones. The B stands for Beatrice, except I don't like Beatrice. I just like B, and that's all. I'm almost 6 years old. Almost 6 is when you get to kindergarten. Kindergarten is where you go to meet new friends and not watch TV. My kindergarten is the afternoon kind. Today was my first day of school. I'd been to my room before, though last week Mother took me there to meet my teacher. That is Junie B. Jones. It was called Meet the Teacher Day. My teacher was decorating the bulletin board with letters of the alphabet. I already know all of those letters. I said I can sing them, except I don't feel like it right now. My teacher shook her hand. Only our hands don't fit together that good. Her name was Mrs. I can't remember the rest of it. Mrs. said I looked cute. I know it, I said. That's because I have on my new shoes. I held my foot way high in the air. See how shiny they are? Before I put them on, I licked them. And guess what else I said? This is my bestest hat. Grandpa Miller bought it for me. See the devil horns sticking out of the sides? And that is the picture. There are pictures actually on most of these pages. Some of them there is not though, like this one. Mrs. laughed, except I don't know why. Devil horns are supposed to be scary. Then we walked around the room and she showed me where stuff was, like the easels where we get to paint, and the shelves where the books are, and the tables where we sit and don't watch TV. One of the tables in front of the room had a red chair. I'd like to sit here, I think I told her, but Mrs. said, we'll have to wait and see, Junie. Junie B, I said, call me Junie B. I hollered the B part real loud so she wouldn't forget it. People are always forgetting my B. Mother rolled her eyes and looked at the ceiling. I looked up there too, but I didn't see anything. Are you going to ride the bus, Junie B? Mrs. asked me. I made my shoulders go up and down. I don't know. Where's it going to? My mother nodded her head and said, yes, she will be riding the bus. That made me feel scary inside, because I never ridden on a bus before. Yeah, only where's it going to? I asked again. Mrs. sat on her desk. Then she and my mother talked about the bus. I tapped on Mrs. Guess what? I still don't know where it's going to. Mrs. smiled and said the bus driver's name was Mr. Wu. Mr. Wu, said Mother. That's an easy name for Junie B to remember. I covered my ears and stomped my feet. Yeah, only where's the stupid, smelly bus going to? Okay, I'm going to keep reading. Mother and Mrs. frowned. Frowning is when your eyebrows look grumpy. Watch yourself, Missy, said Mother. Missy's my name when I'm in trouble. I looked down at my shoes. They didn't look as shiny as they did before. Just then, another mother and a boy came in, and Mrs. went off to talk to them and said, of me, I don't know why, though. The boy was hiding behind his mother and acting very babyish. I can beat that boy up, I think. After that, my mother sat me down and explained about the bus. She said it's yellow and it's called a school bus, and it stops at the end of my street. Then I get on it and sit down, and it takes me to school. And then your teacher will meet you in the parking lot, said Mother. Okay, Junie B, won't that be fun? I nodded the word yes. But inside my head, I said the word no. Okay, I am going to put a bookmark in this page. Next, we're going to be reading chapter 2. That was the whole chapter. So I'm afraid we're out of time for another chapter. You guys will have to come back tomorrow for another amazing chapter. I'm going to say Junie B. Jones is an awesome book. So if you do have it, you can always follow along with any of the books I have. You can follow along. It can really improve your vocabulary and things like that, because my sister actually listens to me read every single night before she goes to bed. So I think if you enjoy these, you might want to think of getting these to practice on, because they're pretty easy books. They're not too thick. So I think it's a good starter book. So yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. So I'll see you guys next time for another chapter of Junie B. Jones.